Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10 aka AMR10, and what I got for you today is some more NBA 2K23 Next Gen. Most specifically, the build that I have for you today has been long awaited. It is my version of the best Zach Lavine build in this game, which might just, it might just happen to be the best 2-guard build in this game, depending on how you look at it. Now, let's get straight into the build, because I ain't gonna lie, it's cold as hell, and I'm really trying to get this video through, because your boy is freezing. Zach Lavine is the starting shooting guard, right-handed, jersey number 0 for none other than the Chicago Bulls. Height-wise, he does come in at 6'5", meaning we do have the possibility of getting small contact dunks whilst having a weight apparently of 200 pounds and a wingspan of about 6'7", but we have to put it at 6'8" in order to get them elite contact dunks. Actually, technically, we can't put it at 6'7" because it is 6'7". And then body shape-wise, as you know with me, I like to go something along the lines of, I'd go solid on this build just because defined in this game looks way too jacked for no reason. Now, before we get into the skill breakdown for this build, I do gotta say a special shout out to all of you for all the support you've been showing on the channel. At the time of recording this, we're about 10 subscribers away. I say about, we're 12 subscribers away from hitting that 1,700 mark, so thank you very much. All I gotta say is, if you like today's video and you want to see more content like this, do me a favor, go ahead and drop a like on the video. We are aiming to get at least 30 likes on this thing because the likes do help with growing the channel. If you have a comment on what you think about the build, whether you like it or hate it, don't forget to do me a favor, go ahead and drop that down below in the comments because I do enjoy interacting with you guys down there. And lastly but not least, if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as turning post notifications on. Now, getting the first thing out the way, we got to get the physicals out the way. As you know, I went with an 80 speed as well as an 83 excel. Originally, I had gone with an 81, 85 split, but then because of some of the other things I had to do, we had to reduce the speed and the excel. And then when it came to strength, put that at the 35 because I no longer go for it just because it really only helps with bully. And then of course, vertical 85, stamina at an 86. The reason for the vertical being an 85 is because, as I said, the boy is 6'5", meaning we can get those small contact dunks as well as the elite. So we went with a 93 when it came to the driving dunk, just because that does allow us to get gold, posterizer, slithery, and limitless takeoff. And then when it came to the driving layup, went with an 80 and left the close shot at a 58 just so that we could get that extra little badge point to get us to 17 total finishing badge points. Now, as you can see, as I did say, we do get gold, limitless take, slithery, and posterizer, as well as Hall of Fame Aerial Wizard, Giant Slayer, and Pro Touch. If you are me, you slap on Aerial Wizard, you slap on Giant Slayer, and you possibly slap on Fearless Finisher to a T. And then when it comes to the tier 3 badges, you gotta core posterizer and slap on limitless takeoff because this is a Zach Lavine build and the man did win the dunk contest. Now, shooting wise, we decided to go with an 85-85 split. Originally, we'd gone with an 85-84, but Samuel really wanted to get silver Deadeye on this build, so we went with an 85-85, as well as giving the build a 70 free throw, meaning that you do get a grand total of 24 total shooting badge points. Again, my personal speaking, I would core blinders and slap on Agent 3 on this build, but obviously that is you and how you want to run it. And then when it comes to the tier 1, tier 2 badges, you can do whatever you want. Technically speaking, you gotta slap on Claymore because you are the 2-guard, and if you do get Agent 3s, you could also get Limitless Range on this build and then get a few other things, but hey, again, down to your choice of badges. Now, playmaking wise, I would go with an 85 when it comes to the speed with ball handle, as well as a 76 when it comes to the speed with ball, just because we want that extra badge point. And then when it comes to pass accuracy, you got to go with a 74. Key thinking here was we were trying to get this as close as we possibly could to a Zach Lavine build, i.e. gold quick first step, firstly, as well as hyperdrive, as well as the fact that you do manage to get silver killer combos and silver clamp breaker. And then of course the passing is good, but it's not elite because the man is not known as one of the greatest passers in the game. And then speed with ball stays down at a 76 just because, as we all know, it happens to be one of the most useless attribute points in this game. Now defensively, I don't know why the defensive and offensive rebound went up so high. We decided to go with a 35 on the defensive rebound because of what we do when it comes to the perimeter defense, putting this all the way up to a 77. And then we also went with a 78 when it came to the steal, just because we wanted the ability of getting that silver interceptor on this build. And then on the interior defense, we decided to put this up to a 60 for the extra badge count at, I believe, 58 on a 56 overall. But we decided to put it up to a 60 just so that you have the ability to guard when some people take you to the hole. And then obviously, if you do that, you got to put the block up as well because you want to have the ability to block shots when they do come at you. So we went with the 63 because it also gave us +1 extra badge points to give us a grand total of 16 total badge points. But remember, you do get +4 from having played through my career. And if you finish the previous seasons, you do get +2 on top of that. I would personally put 1 here just so you could get interceptor at silver. No, actually, you don't need to put 1 here. You can technically core interceptor at silver as is and then slap on something like challenger, which is what I personally run. And then obviously from there, it's your choice of how you want to do it. I'd run ankle braces and workhorse to start with, definitely. And then you can easily go for something like Chase Arn Artist if you really want to get special with the blocks. Now, as you can see, in total, this build does come with 16 defensive, 19 playmaking, 24 shooting, and 17 finishing, giving us a grand total of 41, 60, 76, plus the +4 you get from my career and the +2 you get from having completed the seasons, a grand total of 82 total badge points on this his Zach Lavine build. Now, do me a favor. In the comments down below, tell me, do you think this is the best version of the build you've seen? Because when you see the shades of, you'll realize we don't get Zach Lavine in them, even though technically it is based around him. First take, obviously finishing moves, the man does get up there and he does finish it through contact like crazy. And then the secondary take, I'd most likely go with something along the lines of ankle breaking shots just because I've seen what he's done in the games and he has a knack for shooting off the dribble. Or if you're really someone special, actually, yeah, I'd go with negative impact actually, because it says it best, reduces the impact of shot contests against pull-ups, step back, and spin shots, which happen to be some of the shots I've seen him hit off the dribble, which are quite impressive. You could also go with limitless take, but that's up to you. Now, the players we do get in the shades of for this build, if I remember properly, first one happens to be Anthony Simmons, second one is Eddie Jones, and lastly Gary Trent Jr., and the build name is Shooter, which makes no sense to me because the build is technically a high-flying athletic finisher, but the game just loves to hate. Now, if you did enjoy today's video and you want to see more content like this, don't forget to do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as turning post notifications on. And most importantly of all, don't forget to drop a comment down below telling me what you think about the build, as well as what other builds you want to see on the channel. But yeah, it's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.